Well guys, we're here at one of the best guitar shops in the country, and here's my mate Dud, and we're going to go into this little place here. It's called Old Hat Limited. Used vintage and antique guitars, and believe me, they've got them all in here. Gretsch's, Gibsons, you've got it, everything. Alright, so here we go, rock and roll. And what have you got on, what you got there then, Dud?
I think this is another Hofner Senator. I don't know what year it is. It doesn't say it on there, but
that's nice as well. I love the arch on them.
Yeah.
And this. You can always tell tortoise shell because it what's the word I'm looking for? Warps.
Oh, does it?
Yes, over age. Yeah, it warps. So that's how you know it's real.
I don't know what year this is, but this is nice as well.
Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that, Dud. Look at this one here. How nice is that for a wall piece? Look at that. Beautiful. Yay! Linda's found a squeeze box.
Mama's got a squeeze.
Squeeze box. Everybody. No.
Never sleeps at night.
That's it. That's the one.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice. Hey guys and girls, this is Norman, fantastic shop owner, and he's so laid back and relaxed, and he just lets us, he lives in this place. Can you believe this is his home? And it's absolutely awesome. He's got some fantastic guitars. Been coming here for many years, haven't we, Dud?
Yeah, we have them, yeah.
And it's a lovely little place called Horncastle, which is in Lincolnshire, in England. And Norman has been kind enough to sell us a few guitars over the years and try upteen God knows how many out, and plug in and play away. A cup of tea is a cup of tea as well. So there we go. But the reason I'm filming this bit is because last time I came in here, which was about, would it be about 3 years ago, Norman?
It would be at least 3 years.
Yeah, about three or 4 years ago. I tried a pink Strat out, and was it 1962?
It was a 62.
Yeah, and you know what?
Fiesta Red Strat.
Fiesta Red
and
Strat.
It was a Selma refinish.
A Selma refinish, right? And I played it, and it just blew me away. Absolutely, just gorgeous. Clay dots, neck, everything. But what was also important, not only was it an absolutely fabulous guitar to play, but it belonged to a very famous person, and that very famous person was
John Entwistle.
Yeah, of The Who.
Yeah, and the guitar is actually illustrated in his book, which was called Bass World.
Bass World. Now I'm going to video Norman, because he's going to tell his story. Because I said to him, "Have you still got it?" He said, "No, I sold it in the end, for one reason or other." And but he's going to tell you the quick story of the guy that bought it, and so on, and take it from there. So there we go. This is the 1962 John Entwistle Fiesta Red Strat. Here we go. So what happened then, Norm? So
gentleman walked into the shop one day, I'd never met before.
Yeah.
Said, "I'm looking for a Fiesta Red Strat, an early one. It's got to be in nice condition." And I said, "Well, the only one I've got is John Entwistle. It's the one that's illustrated in Bass World, and it comes with its original Selma case, and it's never really been played in anger, but it's a beautiful guitar." And initially it was more than he wanted to pay.
Yeah.
But it was the only one I got. And eventually, having played it, he said, "That's the one for me. I'll have it."
Wow.
And I let it go because I was not desperate, but I was in need of additional funds.
Yeah.
Because my son needed a deposit for a house.
Well, there you go.
So
Yeah.
he got the Fiesta
That's
Red
fantastic.
Strat
And
with a bit of a pedigree in history.
Yeah, and was
I
he
also gave him a copy of my copy of Bass World
Oh right, to go with
to
it.
go with it.
Wow.
Guitar illustrated.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
And was he an English guy, was he?
He's an Englishman,
Yeah.
yeah. Lived in the south of England.
Did he?
Not a guitarist professionally.
All
just
right.
a collector.
Collector.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you saw this Strat, it was just absolutely beautiful.
It was pristine.
It was beautiful. It really was. It was original case and everything, wasn't
The
it?
original in those days, the cases were supplied by Henry Selma, and it was a grey crocodile skin case.
Wow.
And all the Fender Strats in those years came into England in sunburst.
Right.
And because of Hank Marvin, Henry Selmer had them all sprayed Fiesta Red, because that was the one everybody wanted.
Yes.
Because they wanted to emulate the Shadows.
Yes, yes.
So that's why Selmer refinish.
Yeah.
But it was its original refinish.
Wow.
And in beautiful condition.
Yeah. You see, guys, the thing is, it's all right reading about all these guitars in the books, which is great, gives you some background. But when you talk to the guy like Norman that's lived the life of buying and selling and playing guitars all his life, what year did you start, Norman?
1958.
58, I mean,
When
what
I
a
bought my
year.
first guitar.
And what guitar was
It
that?
was a Rossetti Airstream 3, and it was horrible. Just a plank of wood with a neck on it.
Was it?
All the pickups were on a plastic pick guard as a later addition. It was state of the art, but very basic.
Right.
Yeah.
And what would you?
Entry level, yeah.
Yeah, and what would you say in your store? You know, in your time, what guitar have you? Would you, other than the Strat, is there another guitar that you've sold? You know that you felt was really special?
No, not really. I mean, no two guitars are really the same, because no two pieces of wood are the same. They're grown at different times, in different seasons, different growing conditions, so they all behave differently.
Yeah, yeah.
Even the electric guitars, the pickups, you know, they're not, in the old days, they weren't just bashed out in machines. The pickups were hand scatterwound. So there's a degree of individuality in the tone generated to each pickup.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know,
yeah.
every guitar you pick up can be crap or Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good term, crap or Christmas. Now, the amount of years you've been in this business then, what would you say has been the biggest change in the guitar world that you've seen, that's made a good difference?
The biggest difference these days is the closing of the public houses in the UK after the death of smoking. Because realistically, 90% of the support for the bottom end of the music industry came from kids playing in pubs. There's nowhere these days for the kids to earn £1 towards buying a bit of kit, you know, to get started out. It's all gone.
Yeah.
The lower rungs of the ladder, where we learned our apprenticeship, we were out gigging in the pub every night of the week for a few coppers.
Absolutely right,
It's all gone.
Wow.
So there's nowhere to do an apprenticeship.
No,
Like there used to.
like the clubs and the working men's and
exactly. The working
social
men's
club,
clubs,
yeah.
We've been thrown out of some.
Oh, yeah.
We've paid off in a few. You know.
Would you say, has there been something significant that's been of benefit to the guitar world that you've
No,
seen
not really,
come along?
because the internet is a beggar's banquet that's flooded with crap.
Yeah,
It's done the shops of the country a terrible favour,
yeah,
because most of the people selling on the internet nowadays are just price box shifters.
yeah.
You get you get no support whatsoever.
No.
I mean, they can drive past here and get a new set of strings at 10 to 6 on a Saturday night when they, you know, last minute gig.
On the way to the gig, yeah.
Yeah, they can't get it from
From the internet. No, that's quite true. Yeah, quite true.
Can't fix amplifiers that need
No,
back
no.
to life.
Yeah,
It's all gone
yeah,
into the
yeah.
hands of box shifters.
Yes, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the number of shops that have gone in the last 5 years, because it's simply not cost effective.
No,
This
no,
place wouldn't exist if
No.
I didn't have a job.
no, no,
I have a
no.
full-time job at the coast,
Right, yes.
which I do at nights.
Right,
in
got
the
you.
daytime, I can look after the shop.
The shop got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And would you? Sorry, now just on amplifiers. If you could choose an amplifier to play through, what would it be?
My favourite's got to be a big box blues breaker. The
Really?
4x10 JTM 45.
Really?
For sheer richness of sound and razor blades floating in the background.
Hey, brilliant. Now, there you go. You heard it from the man. The man that's had all these years of experience of buying and selling guitars and playing guitars and doing the clubs.
I still have the first big box blues breaker.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, in 1966.
Wow.
It's upstairs. It's got one speaker replaced. Other than that, it's completely
Is
original.
it really?
And it was still shifts and air.
And just tell the people, because I've got subscribers, you see, that from America and everything. Wherever I travel, I'll do a little bit of a video like I'm doing now. Tell them a little bit about your museum, because we're going to have a look at that in a minute.
Upstairs on the shop, I have a museum which is open for anybody to look at if they make a donation to cancer research. The things that are in the museum I also rent out for studio work and for stage work, and I put the fees into the cancer fund because it's a subject dear to my heart.
Right.
My girlfriend is in remission, my ex-wife is in remission, my eldest daughter is in remission.
Oh, really?
Cancer is a subject dear to my heart.
Yeah.
But it's a double-edged sword. It also means I don't have to sell the things I don't want to sell because they're raising money for a good cause.
There's a point there,
So
guys.
it's a good salve on my conscience as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Will we have any crazy people out there? I'm sure we do.
Here we go.
Well, woke up late about 4:30. Someone knocking at my door. I got the nighttime blues. I'm gonna love these women, gonna treat them right. I'm not gonna fuss and I'm not gonna fight. I got the nighttime blues. How? How? Gonna love these women, gonna treat them right. I'm not gonna fuss, I'm not gonna fight. I got a nine blues. I got a nine blues. I got a nine blues. I got my blues. Well, I woke up late about 4:30. Someone knocking at my door. I got my blues. My blues. I'm gonna love these women while I feel alright. I'm gonna fuss and I'm not gonna fight. I got my blues. I got the madman blues. Oh yeah.
Yes. Rock and roll.